So again, we have another international player making their way here stateside with Remen, all the way from Holland. His Falco has been doing pretty solid this weekend. He's still looking for that first win here in pool play, but he's got a huge task ahead of him playing up against Hacks. So, Wife, how do you feel about this one?
Well, I'm excited to see it, although I think that Hacks is going to do well. I think that we're going to find that he's more comfortable against Remen's unique play style that we've been discussing. So we're going to get right into it, and we'll find out.
Yep, right? Already game 1 on Battlefield. Of course, Hacks prefers his stage over any other, so that comfort zone is already firmly in place for him.
All right, we're getting going. Battlefield or bust. Looks like Hacks so far, a lot of control over the stage and the movement. Gets his first kill at 3%.
Oh, of course, you know, he forces Falco off stage, realizes that, hey, he's got no hitbox really to protect him. May as well go out there for a KO, gets a shine to do it, knock it off.
That's true. Sometimes you have to just think to yourself, it's zeros and ones. I mean, the only thing separating me between that shine spike
and that shine spike,
and that one too,
the one before it,
a couple of zeros and a couple of ones. I mean, you space it properly, it's done. There's not a thing the Falco can do. He can be clever to make it harder, but he can't make it impossible. Nice power shield in that laser from Fox. Now, if you played this game in college and you're just checking it out, you remember that both Fox and Falco have a shine, which is the down B, the reflector that can reflect projectiles back. But if you were to shield at exactly the right time, you can do what's called a power shield. You can shoot a projectile back. And as far as what happened there, we don't know. That was just crazy. Don't ask us.
I felt like he was trying to smash the eye out of the Thunder's combo, and he did, but with an up B.
With an up B, yeah.
Interesting stuff, but that laser game of Remen has been non-existent at this point.
Yeah, and that's been one of his trademarks and what's enabled him some success so far. But Hack staying real close and not letting them freedom to get set up for those things. And now it's 3 stock to 1.
I'm definitely looking for Remen, if he does lose this match, to try and go to a larger stage to open it up. But still, Hacks' movement just keeps him so close that he really can't get away.
It seems like in these pools, all the best players are beating each other. Only one player remains undefeated, and that's Armada. And so we've talked about, you know, for whom is it going to be a breakout tournament? And I think it's very possible that it's Hacks' breakout. Now, if the other best players are remaining undefeated except to each other and Hacks wasn't, then I'd say maybe not. But we have Mango lost a set to Westballs.
Yes.
And we just saw PP lose a set to Leffen. Right, so they're really all on equal footing at this point, and Hacks is looking great. This is without a doubt the best I've seen him play. Look at him go! Look at him go, you can't stop him.
No, he's just putting on a head of steam right now. I think actually one thing that's in his favor is that against Remen, since he is able to just come and go at will, he can finally play that play style that we have seen him develop. That extremely technical, extremely aggressive double shine grab. Double shine grab, period. No more needs to be said.
The practice is paying off, and you can see him controlling the entire stage with both his movement and his advanced technical skill.
But Remen,
extremely improvisational combo. I loved it.
I just wish he didn't KO himself at the same time. It was amazing.
Yeah, or if he was up and that was his kamikaze.
That was his swan song.
Yeah, that would have been fantastic. We still see 3 stocks to 2 though. And Hacks with that shine, forcing Remen towards the left side of the stage, and we're still in those positions. Now they're switched. Now it's Remen's opportunity. And now they've switched again. This game moves so fast.
Yep, and one thing we're always used to seeing from Hacks when he's on that stage, that wave land onto the stage, into that neutral air. So he loves doing this. Comes out so quick. And usually can confirm off it into an up smash at higher percents to close out a stock.
Remen with these great follow-ups is chasing Hacks on the stage, not capitalizing with the percent, but certainly keeping the pressure on, and using clever movements such as wavelands on the platforms to keep himself mobile, both left and right and up and down.
But right now, Hacks' movement, again, just Remen's laser game is nowhere to be seen.
Yeah.
So every time he thinks that he's in a range to actually do it, Hacks is there to beat him before it comes out.
Oh, he's fast, all right. He's real fast. Wow. In 20XX, we won't get Battlefield anymore. It'll happen one day. We're just not there yet.
In time.
All right, a straight backer is going to do away with Remen's 3rd stock. Now he's on his last. He gets an opportunity for a conversion, though. Hacks with a down cancel and shine, and then 70 other buttons in a row that are going to result in bad news.
when he gets going with that extremely technical play, you know that he is well at home. Triple shine right there. Come on. Remen, he's got to pull something together. And even there, mixing it up, fading away with the nair, trying to bait something out, maybe a shield grab. Remen didn't bite, but we see that he's actually being pensive with his pressure game, which is what a lot of players have criticized him for previously in the past.
And speaking of... Ooh, I thought we were going to get this bite, but yes, we do. Excellent. Okay, now it's one stock each. You know, Remen not able to get the quick kills quite as easily as Fox is. But he's certainly got it in his arsenal. He's playing with his back to the stage. Ooh, good shot at his shield. Jinx. He's got it. He's got... Ooh, standing laser is going to destroy that pressure. Now Hax has it.
That shield's not looking healthy for Remen, but he is...
The ups... The match question mark, but we're back in the center. Remen off the stage, chance for to get back. Excellent work. Coming on with 2 lasers. Now he's got it. That's set up for he's out back on stage.
Both these players are trying to close it out, but
we're living. And he comes with the lasers.
There we go.
That simple nair is going to get it. I mean, we're thinking about the 20XX play and how we'll get the things that should be relatively simple, you know, once we get everything down. We're still working on it. We're still working towards perfection, as we said. He's not getting hit by Fox and Falco's Torg. The Phantasm, I believe it's called. I was noticing earlier today that Armada never gets hit by it, and PP as well is beginning to never get hit by it. They don't always capitalize, but they don't get hit and knocked off their feet either. And we're seeing Hax approach that level as well. I almost want to say it might be a sort of level of where you are, your comfort level in the game, your punish game, and whether you get just hit by that. There's no reason to.
Oh, you see it coming. It's something that's extremely visible to see coming, so...
And so if Hax times it perfectly, he's in the air, he throws out a back air, and then he's able to turn it into a conversion opportunity. However, if he misses that, then he's crouch canceling, or he's shielding, or he's just missing it, but he's not getting hit by it.
Right.
Let's see if we continue to see that.
Remen gets his first lead, okay.
Excellent. First blood by Remen. 4 stock to 3. Great, some creative maneuvers off the stage, and now he's back on the stage.
Yeah, Hax forced him to fast fall and wasn't able to capitalize afterwards.
All right, both players back to the stage. No damage or change for a little while. Opportunity. Excellent. Just to stand up and shine. That's a good opportunity. Good choice. All right, neutral shine. Push those buttons, Hax. Show us what Fox can do. Show us what 20X looks like. There we go. Up throw. Keeping it going with the jab reset. Now it's Remen's turn. Off the stage. Ooh.
And Hax changes up. We were talking about the Hax dash earlier, went to a neutral air. That time goes for a shine. Actually ends up behind Remen. So forces him off the stage, and I think Remen was definitely caught sleeping there. Maybe actually burned his second jump to get out of the situation, but at the wrong time. But Remen fires back with a little bit of string of his own.
Yeah, Remen's KOs are coming from that down air. That's his bread and butter. He sets up, pops him from the dash attack, and it'll just stomp him down into the ground. All right, Hax with the offensive. It's looking good, catches that.
Yeah, but that dash dance pressure is just forcing Remen to just figure out what he wants to do, and he's making a few poor decisions, rolling under duress when no moves are really being thrown out. It's just, I know that I can hit you at any time. I don't feel safe here, especially if I'm constrained to maybe 2 or 3 character lengths from the stage.
For sure. And Hax's dash dance game, it's excellent. It is superb, and I think that is a piece of his Cat and Falcon.
Definitely would agree. His movement was one of his signature. You know, a lot of people will compare his movement to other Low-End Lions member Yeepy, the Falcon main. Not quite as clean and crisp, but a lot more deliberate, and definitely had more of a purpose behind it at times. But
that is going to do it.
it.
That is going to do it. That is a swift 3-0. Congratulations to VGBC Hax.
Moving on.
Yeah, win-loss record's looking pretty good.
He's looking really, really good. And now earlier in that set, I believe game 2, we were talking about that final stock when you had the up smash of the top platform. He was looking to cover both the tech in place and the tech toward the left. At that point, you know, it's all or none. He's down in percent. He could have continued that up smash, probably with a shot into a Firebird to close it out, get some momentum behind him, but a lot of people opted for maybe a down smash or even try and delay to read a forward smash in either direction. So
Yeah, it's tough. These are the decisions you have
It's
to
a
make.
coin toss, yeah.
Yeah, it's real tough.
Sometimes you throw a rock when you should have thrown scissors.
Yeah, you know something about that, my friend.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you do.
However, I believe we're going to a commercial break.
Yeah, commercial and then a little bit of a break. We're going to let the players, refuel, get lunch. But we'll be back as soon as we can to bring you some more action. So get
Lunch
yourself
sounds
some
good.
food.
You should order too.
We'll see you shortly.
3, 2, 1, fire.
Charleston, home sweet home.
We try to start off each season with a big bang.